to Otis, Irie and JB Selassie. So it's only right that we play a little snippet before they come and join us live and direct. This first one, okay, is by JB Selassie, and this one is called God is Love. Take a listen. Here we go.
God is love. God is love. God is love. Before the sun used to shine, before the mountains touched the sky, God's dwelling place was there and high, because He is love. Before the rain, before the snow, before the seas and the rivers flows, God's dwelling place was there before creation was born. God is love, and He will pick you up. No, He won't let you down. Yes, His love covers all and strong enough to.
You have to cherish your mommy, you know. You only get one mommy in life, you know. And when she's gone, it hurts. You held my hand, I love you, and you're always in my thoughts. Mommy, how I miss you. I wish that I could hold you in my arms, even though you're not here. I love you, and you're always in my thoughts. The day my brothers and sisters told me that you wasn't very well.
Yes, people, I see all the emojis, all the love hearts, all the blessings coming through for those two tunes. Big shout out to each and every listener. And of course, you're locked into the Big Bad Station, ArawakRadio.com. And we have two very special guests, very special artists joining us. Okay, we have Otis, Irie, and of course, JB Selassie. And you know what? It's a blessing to speak to these two great artists. So how you both feeling? You good?
Yeah, not too bad, you know, give thanks.
Every time, every time.
Fantastic, fantastic.
Blessings to you both. So of course, if Otis, if you go first and let the people know a little bit about yourself, and then once you're done, if JB, you go next and let them know a little bit about you.
Okay.
Greetings, people. Greetings. As you know, I'm Otis Irie. Been singing since I was about 17 years old. You know, Motown, soul, reggae, but my forte is reggae. I love my reggae, I love writing to reggae, everything, you know?
Yeah. For real. So how about you, JB Selassie? Tell us a little bit about you.
Yeah, well, me now, we from youth and promotion.
Okay.
So, which is Sugar Minot them sound. And Sugar Minot carry into the business. And my first recording was a tune called I Can't Take the Risk. And then we did a tune. Then I come up here and then we did a tune called Bucket Bottom.
Okay.
We did a tune. And we did a tune called Time for Love. And many other songs. From about 1980, around there, so. Yeah. And so like I said, Sugar was my chief and my mentor in the business. And he taught us how the music run, how we handle ourselves, how we sing, what type of songs, you know, and those type of things.
Wow. You know what? Somebody's already put a question in and asked, what was it like to have him as a teacher?
Oh, man, it's a great thing, man. Very serious. He was a serious guy when it come to the music, but outside that, very nice virgin. Yeah. And we learned a lot from him. You know, the times it was a virgin named Highly Brits, with Junior Roots, late great Junior Roots who passed away. We had the late great Ted Black and many others, and he brought so many artists to the business. I knew him from when he was living at a place called 82 Chisholm Avenue.
Yeah.
And then from this and now as a youth, he showed with the ropes and how the music run and, you know, those type of thing. And put us around the sound system, which was Youth Man Promotion.
Yeah.
And, you know, we sing them through there. So we give thanks for that, and we record a lot of songs with him in the studio.
Wow.
With a harm up front.
Wow. And you know what? I'm always interested especially when there's a group or two artists come together. Maybe you can talk about it, Otis. How did you guys meet up? How did you guys connect as artists, as people?
we was asked to do backing vocals for a certain brother, you know, and it just took off from there, man. Because Johnny B's range is massive.
Yeah.
And mine's kind of similar, you know. And well, I'm going to mention his name. He was asked to do backing vocals for Benito Star in London.
Okay.
And it just took off from there.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Once I heard his vocal, I'm like, I've got to work with this brother. You know? That's what started it off.
Wow.
Realistically.
You know what? Both of you have impacted the radio already, because I played a tune, God Is Love, from yourself, JB Selassie, and also I played the tune Mommy I Miss You, and people are going crazy for those tunes. So we've got to ask you, I suppose, if you go first, JB Selassie, and tell us about that tune, God Is Love, and how did it come about?
Yeah, well, within a Jamaican one, me and Sugar them, just before Sugar died.
Yeah.
I had some songs. Yeah, and I wanted to do an album with him. So I said to him, boy, Chief, but I love you really. And we produced him, say, yeah, man, a long time you for tell me. And so I give him the songs, and God Is Love Now. I was going to sing it in a different way.
Okay.
And Sugar said to me, said, no, I want you to sing it with a baritone voice. You know? So I said, Bridget, him said, no, man, sing it like that. So at first, I never so happy with it, but after I hear what he was coming with, and me say, yeah, man, that sound good enough, Chief. And him say, yeah, man, I saw you for sing the song. And then that's how that song became. We recorded it round at Sugar Studio, which is one promotion studio, Beachwood Avenue.
Yeah.
And then West Kingston. And then from this, you know, I brought it back. And then it did get a mix, but it never mixed up properly. So I get my virgin Spears.
Okay.
And Spears now, he remixed the song, and here we have it today.
Wow, for real. Wow. People are loving it, definitely. And you know what? The next tune from yourself, Otis, Mommy I Miss You. Tell us about that tune, because it's such a deep song.
I actually wrote that for my mum. She passed away in 2010.
Wow.
And 10 years later, that's when I wrote it, to be quite honest, because even though she passed away 10 years ago, well, at the time, 10 years ago, still miss her today, you know what I mean? So
for real.
I wrote it for my mum, basically.
Yeah, wow.
Every time I sing it, it's emotional for me, man. So, yeah, it means a lot to me, you know.
For real, for real. And you know what? You've hit a lot of people with that tune, because messages I keep flooding in saying they love both of those tunes. So definitely big shout out to you both. And I understand as well, Otis, that you was involved in a marching band at one point. How did that happen?
Well, this is when I just left school, because when I was at school, I was only interested in music. I know it sounds bad, but music, I played trumpet, you see.
Yeah.
And when I left school, I had no outlet. So I joined a marching band, the Birmingham Drum and Trumpet Corps, you know.
Yeah.
It was kind of strange, because I joined it, and next thing I know, I'm leading it, I'm leading the drums, I literally took over the band, not intentionally, but, you know, put some swagger into it.
Okay, I like that still. And I understand as well you were part of a sound system called Stallion. How did that come about?
That was my original sound car. Again, when I was about 17, I started working, and all I was doing was buying equipment every week with my money. For the first year, and built Stallion, and then from Stallion now, I was actually singing on the sound, and the guys from Scientist Sound System approached me to sing on there, so I put my project aside and went to Scientist.
Wow. Yeah, man. For real, definitely. And how did that help you as an artist, you know, because lots of great artists go on sound system. How did that help you?
You know, without the sound system, it's the stage presence, even down to the Motown, it preps you. It definitely preps you for stage presence and stuff like that. You don't realise it at the time, but looking back, you're like, yeah, if it weren't for sound system, everything would be totally different.
100%. And of course, you know, you worked with J&G Records, Harmony Reggae Band. How did those opportunities happen?
J&G Records produce as well. I produce, and I literally taught Glenn from J&G how to produce.
Wow.
And then he actually phoned. I've taught quite a few people to produce, but out of all of them, he's phoned me and he said, "I got a project. Will you jump on it?" And that's where Crying Over You comes from. And It's a Party. Quite a few of them. Crying Over You took me to Jamaica. Took me out to Jamaica on a little tour.
Yeah.
You know, J&G Records. Yeah.
Wow.
And then, yeah, it's all good. All good.
So you know what? I'll ask you first, JB Selassie. What advice would you give up-and-coming artists? That's what lots of people are asking me. What advice would you give?
I would say to them, always persevere. Believe in yourself and believe in the gift that the Almighty give you. Because it's a gift thing. It's not just like that.
Yeah.
It's a gift. So always give thanks to the Most High first for the gift that they have. Pursue the gift. Don't let nobody tell them any different. Say they can't do it and they can't do this and they can't do that.
Yeah.
They must keep going, and most of all, try and get radio airplay and those things, because if your music don't play, your music dead before it starts. So always get that radio and get your music out there.
100%. And what about yourself, Otis Irie? What advice would you give?
The same thing. We'll just keep working hard at it. Just keep working. You will get knockbacks.
Okay.
You will get knockbacks. Just keep going.
Yeah, for real.
You know, you got to a stage for me where, as JB said, man, DJs weren't playing the tunes, this, that, the other. So I actually, I was a DJ from sound system days, but created my own little Irie Vibe show. I push artists who ain't getting airplay, you know what I mean? And I seen a big difference with that as well. That just kicked everything off, really.
Yeah. For real.
Kicked it off.
So, you know, with that now, what's next for you both? What have you got planned? What can the people look forward to?
We've just released the For Real rhythm, courtesy of Urban Delights. Big up Mackie, by the way. Basically, this tune we want to push and push and push and push and push. We're in the studio. We're working on an album together now. Okay. You know?
Yeah. Tell us a little bit more about that. What's going on with the album? You got a name yet or not yet?
Not yet. But, we've decided 5 to 6 songs each.
Okay.
A couple of collabs on it, and then we're just going to go for it.
Yeah.
You know?
Definitely. I like the sound of that. So, you know, of course, I'll be supporting you guys 110% because the energy and the love is just real. So, you know, how can the people connect with you both? I don't know if you yourself want to say, Otis, or yourself, JB, about how people can link you on social media and find where your tunes are.
I'll go first, JB. You can find me on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Otis Irie, and Otis Irie artist page on Facebook. All the tunes are on digital, all available digital downloads. Yeah, JB.
Yeah. Same thing, you know, you can find me on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube.
Yeah.
I think TikTok as well, you know. So, and, you know,
TikTok and Instagram.
Yeah, Instagram and them thing there. So, yeah. You know, you can find us there. And, well, I look forward to meeting you all one at a time and those things. You see me? I don't want to say big up to Kaz. I want to big up to DJ Jez. Yeah, man, and big up to Clear Angel them. Yeah, man, big up my brother Otis Irie and all of the massive for real.
Big up, for real, for real. But you know what? I can't have you both.
Sorry, and yourself also.
Oh, blessings, give thanks. Bless up, bless. And you know, I can't have you both on here and not ask you two guys to sing a little something. Would you both be up for that?
Yeah, man.
So it's up to you guys if you want to do something together, individually. You guys decide and then kick it away.
What do you want to do, Johnny B?
You go and touch it now.
Okay.
You might get him for this way and I'm going to come in straight, isn't it?
Yeah. You know what? we worked on a little something the other day. It's an old Michael Jackson tune, yeah.
Okay.
But with what's going on today, I feel so it's relevant. You know, we have to share the love.
Yeah, man.
You know, one of them ones.
For real.
And it goes a little something like this. You and I must make a pact. We must bring salvation back. Where there is love, I'll be there. I'll reach out my hand to you. I'll have faith in all you do. Hold my hand, and I'll be there.
Whoa, I'll be there to comfort you. I'll be your strength. I'll build my world of dreams around you. I'm so glad that I found you. I'll be there when the love is gone. I'll be your strength. I'll keep holding on.
Yeah. And then this one. And then this one. This one is for you. You brighten up my life. Even when I'm feeling low, you know just what to say. I just know it's true love. Now each and every day, I always want you by my side. Each and every day. Give them the other piece, Johnny B. Give them the other piece.
Here we go again. You say you want your freedom. Yeah. It's only me who wants to play around
your dreams.
Do you
have any dreams like yourself?
Like a loneliness, like a heartbeat that drives you mad. In the stillness of remembering what you have. Ooh, and what you lost. And what you had. Ooh, and what you lost. Oh, yeah. Ooh, thunder only happens when it's raining. Thank you very much. Give thanks.
Wow.
Thanks, give thanks, give thanks.
Energy. You know what? You're blowing up the airwaves. I hope that comes out very soon. I definitely love the Michael Jackson vibe. That was the energy for real.
Yeah, man.
Definitely. 100%. So you know what? Just once again, let the people know your latest tracks and where they can get them from. And of course, any final words you want to say to your listeners and your fans out there.
The latest track is For Real, Otis, Irie, For Real, and Dreams, Johnny B. You can get that on all digital downloads. That was the last one we just sung. Yeah, all digital downloads. And fans, keep following. Love you bad.
How about yourself, JB? Anything you want to say to the fans and the listeners out there?
Well, as I said, love and all, much respect. Give thanks for listening and supporting the history. Give thanks for all that you're doing so far.
Yeah, man, anytime.
And I hope that we can please you with more music. And listen out first, we're on all contacts. You don't know it, go. I love you, know, enough respect.
Yeah, man. You know what? I wanted to say blessings to you both. I appreciate the time and the energy for the interview. It's always a blessing. And just keep up the positive works that you're doing. It's always appreciated, yeah?
Blessed.
Blessings. We'll give thanks and we'll speak again soon.
God, right. I look forward to it.
Yeah, man. Bless up.
Man.
Bless.
One love, yeah?
Yes, definitely. One love. Bless up. Yes, people. Please do go out there, support JB Selassie and of course Otis Irie. Pure energy, pure vibes each and every time. Go and check out their latest release, okay?